Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the most beautiful layered cards. This technique is incredibly easy to do, it's incredibly quick to do, but it is also highly addictive. I am literally taking every opportunity that comes my way to use this technique. I'm obsessed with this technique at the moment. I recently made a card using this technique for the Fairy Wishes launch. I also used this technique on a Little Books launch. It literally comes in handy for so many different cards, and I really think you're going to love it. So before we get into the video, I would just like to ask that if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you do hit the subscribe button because it helps my channel grow, it helps it reach more people, and all I would like to do is inspire people, share lovely ideas and build a lovely community. If you do enjoy the video or find it useful, please do give it a big thumbs up, and I'm going to leave my socials linked below. So if you do have a go at this technique, if you do fall in love with it, please do tag me on social media so I can see what you've been doing. So without further ado, let's jump into this video and I'm going to show you how to make this card. So a few things I'm going to be using today. I have a variety of sentiments picked out, which I will choose from once I've created the card. I'm going to use Nativity for my papers. This is my second pad of Nativity. It's still available on the Craft Consortium website. I will leave them linked in the description box of this video. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get anything for you using the link. I'm just trying to be helpful, but this is absolutely beautiful. If I remember, I will try and leave my flip through video of this collection also linked in the description box. But this is beautiful. I've also grabbed 'Tis the Season, the coordinating cardstock. Nativity doesn't have its own coordinating cardstock, but 'Tis the Season will work brilliantly with this. So I've grabbed that. I've got some dies. I'm going to be using the octagons today, but you can use whatever you do have. And then I have this cardstock, so I want to make my own card base. This is from Paper Mill Direct. I've had this for quite some time. And the reason I don't use it a lot is I make a lot of fun folds, and this is white on the back, so it's not ideal for fun fold cards. However, it is really good quality card and I want to use it up, and I don't mind having a white inside on this card. So we're going to use this. So let's grab a piece of this out first. I really like this one. I think it's a really pretty colour. So this one I'm going to cut down to 6 by 12. That should already be 12. Bring in a scoreboard really quickly, and I'm going to score this at 6 inches. I'll burnish that. Now I need to find some cardstock to go as a matte layer, and this is off cut, but I think it's going to work really nicely. It's a really nice colour, and I think it's going to work really nicely not only with the red, look at that, but also with the papers I've chosen. Now the papers I've chosen is this one here. Partly because it's not too traditional and it's very early in the year to be making Christmas cards, and partly because I absolutely love it and I think it will work well with these colours. So I have cut two exactly the same. These are both 6 by 6 at the moment, but they are identical. If you line them up, they will literally, the pictures will match like for like, and that's what we want for now. So this yellow piece I'm going to cut down to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. That's going to go straight onto here in just a second. Now these ones we're going to cut down to 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. we're going to make sure we cut them in exactly the same place to make sure we keep the continuity of the pictures lining up. Now those should still be absolutely identical and they should still line up perfectly. So what we want to do at the moment, we're going to get rid of one of them, doesn't matter which, and we're going to focus on this one here. And we're going to bring in our nesting dies. Now I'm using nesting dies. You can do this with background dies and it looks absolutely fantastic. But for ease today, I'm using my nesting dies. So what we want to do first of all is kind of pick a central image that we're going to work around. So I kind of like the little dog's face there. So that's the first die. Now what we're going to do, we're going to skip a die and we're going to take the next largest one. Put that down. We are going to miss a die and take the next largest one. Then we're going to miss a die and take the next largest one. Should be like that, I think. Okay. Now we need to hold those in place with some low tack tape because we're going to run this through our die cutting machine. So first of all, we need to flip these over because these are all facing up and that's no good at all for cutting, is it? So let's really quickly position these. So we're going to hold these in place with a low tack tape and then we're going to run these through a die cut machine. So I'm just using the tape that I've already got on my craft mat because I am very tight and I reuse things until they are not reusable anymore, and then and only then I will put them in the bin and change it out. There you go. Check your spacings. Sometimes when you're taping things down, things move, things happen. I think my spacing stayed the same. So I'm going to run those through my Big Shot and then I'll be right back to you. That has run through. So I'm going to lift this off and we're going to keep all of these bits for now. And this is where we bring back this piece here, because what we're going to do now is we're going to start to layer these up. We're going to use foam pads. So this first one is going to go here. And then we're going to decide how we want the rest. But you need to be able to match it up with the picture below, which is why you needed two that were identical. So I'm not going to use that one because we want to be able to see the picture below as well. So you kind of get a layered effect. So use that one, miss that one, and do that one. Okay. So if you keep these ones, this is why it's great for batch making, because if you then cut exactly the same again, you've got the starts of your next card. So I'm not going to throw those away, I will be keeping those. So let's bring in some foam pads. If you've got foam strips, that's probably even more ideal. But I'm going to use foam pads. So I'm just going to flip this over. And I'm going to put the foam pads in the corners of this one. Okay, right. Let's put those to the side. So really carefully match it up so it is perfectly aligned. And then we're going to put the foam pads on this one. And we're going to line it up perfectly with the image below. Just press it into place. So you can already see the effect starting to come through. And then we grab our last one. We can put that over the top. There we go. Now we're going to mat and layer all of this together. So I'll get that done and then I'll be right back. So there we go, that's all attached to the card base. So all I need to do now is add a sentiment. So let's bring in these ones. These were sent to me last year, and I've got these ones that I made up. I think these a little bit, that's definitely too big. Kind of like these. So we might end up using one of these. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we'll use that. So just add a little sentiment. I'm going to put it on here. There we go. Done. You could add some gemstones if you wanted, but I think I'm going to leave mine like that. But how pretty is that? How great is that? It's a really nice layered effect. It's a really nice way of using your stash. It's a really nice way of stretching your stash and using your dies. As I said, if you've got layering dies, if you've got background dies, this would work amazingly with those. But yeah, I quite like using my nesting dies to do this, and I think it looks really, really pretty. So that is how you do the really lovely layering technique. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you don't have all the stuff I have used today, feel free to use whatever you do have. It will work with anything, and I mean anything. It's a great technique. It's great for beginners. It's great for the more advanced crafter. You can step it up or down to suit your style, your level. Honestly, it's just, I'm so obsessed with this technique, and I would recommend it to anyone to try. If you are going to give it a go, please do give me a tag on social media. As I said below, I will leave my socials linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for coming to watch my video today. I really appreciate everyone who does stop by and take time out of their day to watch my videos. If you're not already subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. As I said before, it does help my channel grow and reach more people, and I just like to share nice techniques, nice ideas, inspire people and build a nice community. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up. I'll also leave in the comment section or the description box a link to the Craft Consortium official network page. It's where you can share any of your projects that have used Craft Consortium products such as Nativity or 'Tis the Season or anything else you may have, and it's a really great group to be a part of. I will be back soon with more videos, so until next time, thank you so much for watching. Once again, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.